Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. Alright, let's start the show. Some of us are queer. Welcome to another episode of Pyro Power Hour Reality TV Edition. I'm your host, Kwame, joined by Kyrie Sanaj, Just Dominic, and the queen herself, Miss Lisa. Where did he go?
Well, he didn't like the intro.
He sure didn't.
He's on that Boost Mobile, y'all. What y'all want me to do?
What is going on?
Child, get good internet, Kyrie. You know what y'all can do? If y'all feeling so inclined and blessed, go ahead and hit us with some cash out, especially Kyrie. You can see at the bottom right there, you can hit me up at Kwame C86, Kyrie at Kyrie Sanaj, or excuse me, at Candid Kyrie, and that's with a K. Miss Lisa at Lisa1588, and Just Dominic at Dominic L. Pruitt with 2 T's. There he is. You good? You good there?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but yeah.
It's a normal occurrence, right? So we know what's happening.
Right. It's good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, come on now. Let's get started now.
Yeah.
Running us off this.
You see
Right.
You see Miss Lisa. You see what he's doing?
The shade.
You see.
Right, Miss Lisa?
No.
He be shutting us down by the end of the. So come on, let's get with it.
Yeah, he shut me down a few weeks ago in mid-sentence. So yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna do the show by myself. You know, I just feel like.
Stop, hippity hop.
All right, let's see who's in the building first and foremost. We want to thank our illustrious, the amazing, the talented, the gorgeous moderator herself, Cupcake. What's up, Queen? Thank you for joining.
Hey, Queen.
Yes.
I love the pig. What a beautiful picture.
Michaela is in the building as well. We want to thank you for joining, Queen. Yes. Dr. Holt is in the building as well. Thank you for joining.
Holt.
What's going on, Ray Bishop? Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Honey is in the building. You can't have Cupcake without your honey. You know what I'm saying? Inspires in the building as well. What's going on, Queen? And Letha Whitaker's my cousins. What's going on?
Yes.
Woo! It's a lot of people in the building. Keith Reynolds is in the building too. The level of unprofessional so far. He said the level of unprofessional is far too much. Far too much. Do you see what's going on? You see how they treat me, Keith? My God. Ray Bishop says, "Are we finding a reason to drag Kenya Moore today?" No, Kenya, no reason to drag Kenya Moore today.
We won't be talking about housewives, right? All right.
We're not talking about Roa for a while.
Yeah, Kenya is no longer on TV at all. Period.
Right.
So.
Right.
Girl.
We don't know that.
That's true.
Okay. Go back to that breaking news.
Yeah.
Oh, you sad, Ray? Why are you so sad? We're not Kenya bashers.
I can't tell.
No one's bashing her. If she's not on TV, she's not on TV.
Right.
But
okay, what are we talking about today, though?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Let's get into. First of all, we want to say shout out again to our amazing mod, the best mod in these YouTube streets, Cupcake. That's right, beat face, everything looking good, gorgeous. How you doing, Queen? Yes. All right, let's get into the quick drop first and foremost, because we do have a lot to get to today. We're gonna save this. Yes. We're gonna save this. There we go. So Mia Thornton, from Real Housewives of Potomac, her husband, as you guys know, she has been. They had announced that they're going to be getting a divorce a few weeks back, but there has been speculation on what has been going on with them, because Mia's camp says that she was blindsided. The blogs at first were saying that she was blindsided. I believe that it was from Mia's camp, but that's just me here or there. But recently, Mia's husband came out and and before that, Candace Dillard. Is it Dillard Bassett or Bassett Dillard? Whatever. Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac was on another podcast, and she spilled some tea saying that Mia's husband was the one that wanted to divorce. So there was confusion on who wanted to divorce or what's going on. Or not Mia's husband. That Mia wanted. That Mia's husband wanted to divorce, but Mia saying that there was just confusion. Anyway, it was clarified a few days ago because Mia's husband went live and told TMZ some information. Check it out.
Come a time when I probably won't be able to satisfy all your needs. I want you to know that I am okay with you finding what you need elsewhere. I only have two rules. One is, don't give me a reason to look for it. Secondly, keep the kids out of it. As long as you'll do that, I'm fine. Now, what really aggravates me through all of this is that I've given her permission, but yet she still chooses to sneak around, chooses to lie, chooses to continually change her story about what's going on and why she's leaving me and this, that, and the other, and actually not even telling me why. But she's told me that this guy's her soulmate. I said, well, hey, you can have the best of both worlds. I've said you can see someone, just don't make it public. Be careful and don't involve the kids. Well, she was still sneaking around and thinking I didn't.
So, I didn't want to play the whole thing because it really doesn't matter. I just feel like this is just a mess. So what are your thoughts, Miss Lisa? We'll go down the line.
Okay, so first off, if you didn't want it public and she snuck around and was private about it, I mean, I'm not understanding the complaint there. Secondly, I mean, when you open up your marriage, there is a chance that she or he or they can find their soulmate. So it sounds like she did. And I'm team, for the first time, Team Mia. On this.
God.
I have no problem with this. It was a transaction going in. He's no longer moneyed, and she's out.
That made me very nauseous. But go ahead, Kyrie.
Well, I don't know what filter they use on Bravo, but he should on here. He looks every bit of 71. He looks like he is chewing strained vegetables.
Puree.
And he can't get it up, so she's out. But I'm not saying I'm Team Mia because of that.
Right.
When you marry someone, it's for better or for worse. But see, people these days they don't know what a vow means.
Yep.
Well, I don't think she went into it with that vow. It was all about the money, right? He ended a relationship to usher her into a new relationship with him. So I think it was wrong on all levels, but it was clearly transactional.
I mean, he probably can't get up no more because he look like he has to choose strained vegetables. So
I don't think that's the issue. I really don't. I have a sense that he's got it there.
He got what?
Well, wasn't there a rumor that he was impotent?
I didn't hear anything about that. Allegedly, I didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that.
I heard it. Yeah.
Dominic, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I didn't really think this. She was a side chick to begin with. And now she's thrown him to the side.
Yeah.
It's, you get him how you lose him how you get him, I guess.
That's true.
So everything is fair play. They were just playing anyway. So I'm not taking anybody's side in this because I think it's sad to see if this was ever a real marriage, it's sad to see it fall apart.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
You know, I don't think it was.
And
but, you know.
okay, and if he went into it right, because we knew that it was about money, she made it about the money. Then he didn't keep up his side of the bargain, right? He was supposed to keep money.
Well, we don't know
He
what
did
the bargain
not.
was, though. We're you presuming that you wrote the marriage contract and the divorce decree, or the what you call it when you get married, that the
the prenup.
the prenup.
Mm-hmm.
None of us wrote the prenup, so we have no idea what this arrangement was. We can only presume from the outside that it was
Or
either
from
about
what they
money,
shared, right?
right?
But he did
Or
say
about love.
He did say it. Yeah.
it, permission to play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But they told that on the show.
Thank you, Cupcake.
Yeah, they did. I mean, we knew she left him. I mean, we know that she decided to deal with him because he had money. He was her best client. That's how we were introduced to the
You know what?
Well, am I making this up, Kyrie?
I mean,
Wasn't that
pretty
how we were
much it's
introduced?
true, but
Yeah.
I mean, there could have been a pretty moment, a pretty woman
I mean,
moment.
she did.
where he
you
fell
know,
in love
have
with
two of his children.
Yeah, but
his employer.
I think
Well,
the money got low.
Yeah, that's
The money
exactly
got
what
low.
happened. That's
She
exactly
didn't
what
sign
happened.
up to struggle. She didn't sign up to struggle.
I mean, she
So
said
there's
it on the preview. She said it on the preview to Potomac anyway about when they asked her, well, did you get married to what's his name for money? And she was like, yeah. So
It was never a secret, right?
It was not a
I don't know
secret.
why he's stunned that if the money went low, you have limited funds, admittedly, and she's not willing to deal.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't for love ever, apparently.
she doesn't work, does she?
She used to.
She
No,
was working as his employee, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was his
or I think
employee.
she was a
They were
CEO or
they were
CFO
business
or
par-
something.
Yeah, they were business partners.
Oh,
As
well,
his
she can.
employee.
Allegedly.
Remember,
money is-
she was not the owner of whatever was going on. She was an employee of their family business.
But if his
That
money,
family took back.
if his money is low and she can't work, then she can't have her coke habit supported. So yes, mama's out.
Yeah.
Are you going to put allegedly across the banner, Kwame? Because it's going to go downhill.
I tried real hard.
This is what she said, so it's not like
Yeah.
he retired and took on CEO responsibility. Well, I mean that's a possibility, but like I said, I don't think we need to labor long on this, but I think that for me personally, I think Mia is a complete liar, so I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. I think she's a con artist, and I do think that he got swindled, but also you swindled your last wife to get with her. So this is inevitably what happens when you do that. So
It's a part of the game.
It's a part of the
It
game.
is.
This is the game that you chose to play, sir. So it is what it is. I have sympathy for you. I don't think that anyone should get hurt, but it is what it is.
But see, isn't that what they say nowadays? The man he can get a younger model. You can get a younger model. Well, you got your younger model. Look what happened.
Right, but this is what you chose.
Right. I don't think they factor in the fact that, what is he, in his 70s, right? He's in his mid-70s. It takes real love to be a caregiver, because at this point, that's what she'll be, right? So maybe his first wife loved him enough to assist him through this transition, and they could have assisted each other.
Together.
But yeah, Mia is not that girl. She's not a caretaker.
And he probably caught feelings, and that's what he's
Of course he
talking
did.
about.
Well, we're not going to spend too much time on these girls. Good luck, girl. We wish you the best.
Wish you the best.
He caught feelings, but see, this was when you catch feelings over sex.
Right.
So about these two. So,
Kyrie,
90 Day Fiance.
Do you have an opinion about them, Kwame? You usually don't. It's usually me and Kyrie that.
I have a
right. Did you watch?
I didn't watch. I didn't watch, but there was some news that came out about her. Just recently.
Kalani.
I have a huge issue with her, and I had a huge issue with her in the second episode of me watching this god.
Why, Kwame?
Let me tell you. Let me explain. Let me explain to you why I have a huge issue with her. First of all, the whole situation. For those who don't know, this is 90 Day Fiance, The Last Resort. And so these people are coming back trying to, repair their marriage, etc., etc. These two heifers, okay. First of all, I think he's DL, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think he's definitely taking some. No, I just think so. That's just me. Okay, allegedly. This is my thoughts, my opinion. My opinion on my own. What? What did you say?
Because he's not going around telling them, what up, though? What up?
No, that's not why. That's not why. I think he's a gal because of the way he dropped it low, okay? That is a drop it low gal. He dropped it low. He shook his... But that's a whole other story. My point is, let's focus on her ass, okay? So, recently, we just found out who the person that she is with. Mm-hmm. The other person that she's with. His name is Dallas. We have a picture of him, okay?
Let me see. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they look exactly the damn same.
She has a type.
She clearly has a type.
Yeah.
Well, now this man looks... What kind of picture is
better?
That?
A black and white picture.
He looks like Shrek.
Oh,
no. If you don't think Asuelo look like Shrek, you can't think this man does.
Right. I don't think he looks like
he actually is an upgrade.
He looks
I agree. But here's my thing. The issue that I have with her is he's been cheating with, allegedly, this is what she has said on the show and what she has had told, the people, that he's been cheating. It wasn't just that he was cheating on her this first time or the second time or whatever. And, when he got the thrush in his mouth, he has been cheating on her since the beginning of their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, you chose to have babies with him. You chose to stay with him. She chose to have
the first baby. He forced the second baby on her.
How do you force a baby on someone?
He SA'd her, according to her stories today.
So you mean to tell me after she quote unquote SA'd him, or he quote unquote SA'd her, she still stayed with him?
That what she's saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what she's saying.
No. Okay.
And
fine, Jan.
If you didn't want to get pregnant, we'll keep your legs crossed.
Or take.
Well, she's saying you can't accuse her of that because they were forced open.
Sure. Okay, Jan. Okay, fine. Whatever. Because that makes me nauseous.
Those are her written words on her story as of
That's
today.
fine. Okay, fine, girl. But you are still with him, or you still chose to be with him during the show.
She did.
The man Dallas flew over to where you were while you were filming, and you spent the night with him, which is fine, girl. Get your deck, not a problem. But you chose to stay with him. You chose to go into another hotel room with Dallas while your husband is in another room with your kids.
Yeah.
Why not just leave your husband? Just be like, hey, girl, I'm not feeling this.
Like Messi. Some people want multiple husbands as well.
Oh, come on.
But
come on.
Did she think she broke up with him in the last episode where she was basically like spilling the beans on everything and she's like, I'm done? So maybe in her mind, they're done.
Yeah, but she hasn't pulled the trigger yet, though.
No, she hasn't.
So it's just weird.
He's the father of her children, so she's not going to pull the trigger right away.
But this is a long, long time.
I think she gets hate, and it's not fair.
You think it's not fair?
No, I don't.
He gave her permission to go out. And like she just went out, he gave her permission.
I think because she was a virgin when they met. I think also she wasn't.
That's fine, Miss Lisa. I hear that. I know that when you, especially those, because I know people who have gotten with people who are young, at a young age or whatever, and they spend, most of their life with that person, and they don't really have a lot of sexual experience. Okay, fine. My point is like, girl, you make it seem like you hate the dude, so just leave.
She does low-key hate him. I agree with that statement.
You know what I'm saying? It's like just
Kyrie, I'm interested. Like, have you watched the last episode, Kyrie? I need to hear your reaction. Okay.
I'm part of it. I saw her conversation with Ed's girlfriend.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Ray Bishop said, Pyro Reality TV Rundown Black Widow Edition. These girls are ruthless. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kyrie.
But she, I did feel at first I felt sorry for her, but then when she said, "Well, he's been cheating on me the entire relationship, even before they got married," and you still said I do, I can't feel sorry.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on?
Oh no, I don't feel sorry for her, but I don't think she deserves the hate that she's getting.
No, a lot of she got death threats, and I think that's really stupid.
Yeah,
what is wrong with y'all?
Wait a minute.
You want to kill Kalani for why? Like why?
Unalive.
Yeah. Her. Sorry.
Unalive for what?
Because they thought she dragged her husband.
Bad decisions.
Well,
basically.
But a series of horrible decisions.
Right. I don't think that warrants, somebody being unalive. That's really ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, where's our standards at this point in time? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we really have to stoop that low? Like, really?
Yeah,
it's not that
she's
deep.
already in hell.
Yeah, she's already, and then his family. You think of his mother and his sister, and just how horrible
two
that
of his
was.
babies.
Two of
That's
them.
his DNA times two. Oh yeah, she's gonna pay for every. Yeah.
But at least the children are cute. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
All right, we're done with the quick drive. I can't even deal with any more of that. That was quick drive. Let's get into what's tea, because baby, something happened last week that I think y'all should know about. If y'all know, Married to Medicine is coming back. We're going to show the trailer shortly. But before that, you should know that Quad was letting these producers and the production company have it. Okay?
Yeah.
She said, I'm done. She said, I am betrayed. I feel betrayed. I feel disgusted. I feel disrespected. Take a look at what she said. She was on Dr. Heavenly's YouTube channel. We know how we felt about Dr. Heavenly. Well, some of us. And so we'll take a look.
I mean, because to me, it's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife.
Right.
That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly, got to keep it real with you. And all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through and what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected. And it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception. And so, just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage. And clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen, and we were very authentic and very real and raw. And so things were stated there. And I just feel like, where was the respect?
So what are your thoughts?
I agree with Quad. I agree with Quad only because we know that it didn't end well. It was tumultuous. It became very physical. It was disrespectful.
Allegedly.
The way things happened with Dr. G and how he cheated so blatantly. Mm-hmm. But I also see why they would. It's delicious. I mean, I'm tuning in because of this. So it sucks, but I totally agree with Quad on this. It's disrespectful.
But I
Dominic?
mean...
Oh, Kyrie, go ahead.
Go ahead, Dominic.
No, I totally agree. But this is a pattern with Bravo. First, I want to mention Heavenly's generic background. How unprofessional. You're doing an interview and you got that generic background. It's just as basic as she is. So now, secondly,
oh my God,
listening to Quad talk, this is a pattern that we all find with Bravo, that they disrespect these staples of the shows. We have talked about how they're rebooting Atlanta. We have talked about how they just threw Nene away like used Kleenex. Those things are wrong. And though everyone may not agree with, Nene's my favorite or whatever, it's not about that. It's about what they do to Black women. It's really about how they disrespect Black women. And Andy Cohen is is the perfect example of that. How he will use you for every dollar you're worth, then throw you away when he sees fit. So it's just not cool.
Yeah.
Kyrie?
Well, it's reality TV. Name one reality TV producer that gives a fuck about the people that's on there. Nobody. They don't.
Wow.
So, yeah, I feel for Quad, and I agree totally. It's very disrespectful. But girl, it is. I mean, it just is. I don't care what
It's
network
great TV.
I don't care if you're on Bravo, and that's the attitude. If you're on Bravo, Zeus, or VH1, they don't care about you. And like Lisa said, it's good TV. Let's go. Oh my God, this man abused me. Who cares? It's good TV. They don't care.
And scene.
Hold on. Ray Bishop says about a year ago, Heavenly suggested they bring him and his wife on for ratings. She thought it was a good idea, but now she's reneging.
Ratings.
She's so messy. She is so messy.
To Kyrie's point.
You know what? I just feel that they need
Joyce.
to once force Dr. Heavenly to be real about her and Daddy's relationship. She's so masterfully diverted attention from her marriage, and I'm not mad at that. But it's like this open secret. Everybody else's stuff is out there except for Dr. Heavenly's.
Heavenly knows how to produce like a mofo.
She does.
Right. That's why Heavenly suggested that when they was talking about canceling marriage to medicine.
You know what Heavenly reminds me of? Heavenly produces how the way her style of producing reminds me of a very mean female deacon or high level church person.
Oh, like
no,
Regina George.
No, she just moved. The way she operates and moves, it's very much like nice nasty church lady.
Oh yeah,
that's
the southerner in her. That's what that is.
Like she would be perfect as a trustee or deacon on a mega church.
Can I say this though? And Kyrie, you know,
not like Lashandra.
Kyrie will remember this conversation because we actually had like an in-depth conversation about the Dr. G thing, because I loved Dr. G and Quad when it worked. Like they were so funny, they were good. Like they were just an amazing couple initially. But I was always curious. I'm like, I get Quad's point. I totally agree. But my goodness, from a TV rating standpoint, the fans were curious. What happened to Dr. G? How did he fare out?
Yeah.
What about his side of the story? Even though during the reunion, when Quad dropped the bomb about him cheating, it wasn't really much for him to, say to refute any of that. But, you were just kind of curious because he too was a staple on the show, and we deserved to hear or see how his life fared out post their marriage.
I didn't care where he was. But do you know who I feel that way about the exact way that you're describing?
Who?
Peter Thomas.
I feel absolutely not. We can see him. We see him on Instagram. I feel that
about Apollo.
I feel that way.
Wait, who?
Mark Daly.
Mark?
No. See, he's just saying that to get under my fucking skin, and I'm like, I'm gonna win. Yeah, you're just saying that to upset me. Like, why? What has Mark Daly done?
He meant
we
Apollo.
Really care about what he's going through in life.
Apollo.
I don't even see that with Apollo.
What a way to set that up. What a way to set it up. You're just an a-hole, and I fell for it. Whatever.
Because I want Mark Daly on my television.
Well, we don't care what he has to say.
I really don't.
He is coming out. Well, guess what, Kyrie?
Me?
Guess what?
What?
Your wish is coming true. He has a reality show in the
And please go watch it.
Damn, because wait a minute. So
Brooklyn's gonna be on it too.
So Dr. G,
you really are not interested in Mark.
Thank you.
I'm really not. I'm sorry.
Kyrie did that to get under my skin. We were getting along, and he had to throw out the bomb.
Kwame, next.
Right.
Thank you, Cupcake. Thank you.
Hold on. What the Cupcake? Somehow, somewhere.
Eventually.
Conversation.
And it wasn't me. It wasn't wasn't even the stamina.
That was good, Kyrie. Go ahead.
That was good.
The way the Jedi mind tricks he plays,
Right.
it's really mental abuse, and he does this to me in front of a live audience. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how you set it up. And then you pulled me in because I couldn't even hear who you said. And you know what I mean? That was clever.
The Kwame was laughing so you can hear. But because I believe Mark Daly deserves his say.
Oh my God! Can we go on to the next? This is not equal. We're not even talking about our HOA.
Because that's really, I really don't even agree.
No, it was such a setup.
I know how it feels, Ralph, to have a husband who doesn't love you and who treats you so bad and who doesn't defend
this man
you.
He didn't even want to be on camera when he was on the show.
Right.
So why do we care? Why do we care? He had an opportunity.
I really don't care about him.
I care. Look at him. That's why I care.
Oh, girl. Okay.
He victimized Kenya.
I mean, for real though. I mean, if we could be really honest, like he did. You know, when he was doing all that Ken stuff, I was like, wait a minute, sir.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Okay, now Miss Lisa, I see you use your power. You used your power to get Kwame over to your side.
First of all,
why are we talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta?
That's just logic.
Why are we talking about Real Housewives?
Good point, Dominic. Good point. Let's go ahead and get into Married to Medicine. He said, why are we talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because I just got a point.
Kyrie's
a mess. Anyway, you guys know that Married to Medicine is coming up.
That was violent.
Married to Medicine is coming up, and so we have the trailer. Take a look. My God, y'all.
We are doctors and doctors' wives. She was like, we drink wine, we don't throw the ball. Whoa!
This is our 10th anniversary as a group of friends. We have had many, many highs.
57 years ago, they didn't have black doctors like y'all. We matter.
Preach that.
We have had many, many lows.
My girl.
We're in a financial crisis.
Oh, I need to bring the receipt.
Come through, Mariah.
We're not gonna go through with a divorce.
That's some of the realest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Appreciate y'all. All right, now where is the food?
This season on Married to Medicine.
Are we ready to party?
Give them hell, Heavenly. Not this show. I'm probably the sweetest person you'll ever meet. I'm an angel dipped in chocolate.
Good Lord.
You like them heart doctors, huh?
Yeah, child, I never know when I'm having a heart attack. So we forgot to tell you about the twin.
Wait, what?
I want to do Reiki on you all.
I'm a dentist. Don't do no voodoo now. I don't know what you're doing.
It's my bachelor party! Woo, what's that on my head?
Dr. G is getting married again.
Riders in the house.
All right, don't get me in trouble now.
Tisha likes her wine like she likes her man, vintage and age.
Oh my God.
Both of y'all went away from school, but you need to be close to us.
You come from a marriage where they stuck together whether they liked each other or not. I'm not from that family.
You don't take ownership for anything.
Where's the loyalty?
I feel like the girls have tried to put me in an early grave, honey.
Heavenly Father, we thank you because we all need second chances sometimes.
With money intentions, bitch, you ain't got nowhere.
We all have said things we shouldn't have said.
You said that you went upside your husband's head with a frying pan.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Oh, girl.
Bitch was dead, now she alive.
The new season of Married to Medicine, November 5th on Bravo and streaming on Peacock.
So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I really am. I think it's going to be a hoot. And y'all know we are going to be reviewing it.
Huh? I don't like how the producer did Quad, but I'll watch. I don't like that.
I agree. Can
we agree that they want Quad off the show?
I don't think they want her off the show. She's too popular to be to get her off the show.
They put her.
I think her replacement is, in fact, Phaedra.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you see, they're playing chess and not checkers with this. And so I think this will probably be the last year that Quad is on. And it's about making you uncomfortable. It's very much an HR move that they're doing.
Yeah.
And they want her to kind of eradicate herself in a way. Like,
yeah.
How upset are you?
And to replace her though with her husband's side, her ex-husband's side, one side piece, that's dirty.
I don't think they're replacing her with her. I think they're replacing. I see what
with Phaedra.
With Phaedra, yeah.
But even still have her on the show
because they know Phaedra's good TV, and they won't put her on Roa because of Candy. Well, I don't know if they're gonna put her on now, but now they have to put her somewhere.
They can put it back on Roa now. Candy ain't there no more. Ain't nobody there no more.
Well, see, we don't know that, right? We don't know that.
Correct.
Okay.
We don't know who's going to be friends of the show.
I think they do this thing. I mean, I believe there's going to be a shakeup, but I think, it's all fodder to keep us interested until they come back.
Well,
but I think that this was definitely a move to make her uncomfortable and want to leave.
Absolutely.
What is the point of having Phaedra? Phaedra is a
Phaedra is a Bravo favorite. They've been wanting her back since she left.
They have.
And because Candy is also a favorite, they had to make a decision.
Yep.
Quad has, let's be real. Bravo never got over the fact that Quad, when she had Sister Circle, showed her ass. And they can care less about how she feels. And Dr. G, this whole thing with Dr. G, this is not the first time this conversation came up about him coming back with his then fiance, right? Yep. This has always been a discussion, but they're just kind of, turning the dagger in her back, if you will.
That's interesting. Dr. Hall said, could Quad go over to Roa? That would be interesting, but I don't think they would do it.
I would like to see housewives on Roa. I would really like to see the girls married.
The Phaedra on this show. She doesn't fit. Phaedra doesn't fit. This show is called Married to Medicine, not Paralegals to Medicine. So she doesn't fit.
Phaedra's a favorite, and fans are excited. I'm excited. I just hope
she has a funeral home, right? She still has her funeral home. So,
And I hope that we get the real Phaedra and not the Phaedra that we've come to know in other shows.
Yeah,
I don't know how the new is.
Yeah, not Phaedra. We want Phaedra.
We want Phaedra, right?
First of all, does anybody know how old the new wife is?
I think she's childbearing years. Dr. G wants a kid.
Okay. And Ray said if Phaedra brings mega numbers to M2M, they may say F Candy on Roa and bring her back. I mean, I don't know. It depends on if she fits. Because I feel like she would fit. Her personality would fit better on M2M.
I think the budget is for her to be on Married
to Medicine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take
over there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get into Reality Rewatch, and we're then going to talk about what's going on with Roni. And also, are we going to review The Last Resort? Do we have to?
We don't have to.
We just did, so yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that. All right, we'll just call it that.
I didn't watch. I'll just listen to you. I didn't watch Roni.
That's fine.
Me either. I didn't watch.
You'll be fine. You didn't watch it either?
I'm sorry, Dominic. I don't want it.
Okay, we'll be right back, you guys.
Get ready for an explosive week of entertainment on Pyro Power Hour. We've got a sizzling lineup that you won't want to miss. On Wednesday, we're bringing you a special treat. The founder of Say It in a Card Greeting Company, the host of the So Much to Say podcast, and the showrunner for the Queen Supreme Court Online, T.S. Madison's right-hand man, Craig the Writer Stewart, joins us as a special guest host. But that's not all. As we move towards the weekend, get ready for some fun Friday action. From the Darryl Walter Show, the charismatic Darryl Walter himself will be joining us for a hilarious and entertaining episode. So mark your calendars and tune in next week for a dynamic week with the Pyro Maniacs. Pyro Power Hour is where it's at. Join your favorite dynamic duo on the hottest morning show on the web. Don't miss out on the excitement, only on Pyro Media Network. Stay connected, stay inspired, and stay tuned for Pyro Power Hour, your source for infotainment that matters.
In a world filled with diversity, where radical faith and progressive believers come together, there's a place that's
breaking all boundary and embracing believers from all walks of life. Bullet and Flight Radio, where believers unite, boundaries break, and love triumphs.
And we're Black by popular demand. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, make sure you do me a huge favor. It really is so simple. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help the algorithm, and it just, you want to join this crew, okay? It's a place to be. All right, we appreciate you. I don't know what Kyrie's going on with his damn blue smoke.
He disconnected. We clearly saw him do it.
It's just
he disconnected.
Help him, Lord.
The drama king.
Because Mark Daly's not on. That's the problem. He wants this Mark Daly back. Oh, here she go. You good, girl?
You're muted, Kyrie.
And your camera's off. We're going to let him
do we need to remind you you're on a show tonight? You're not having a conversation.
Really? Really, Miss Lisa. Let him know.
Such a mess.
A mess. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into reality rewatching. Just something for you guys to We're not gonna go into a deep dive on it, but I have been rewatching. Well, not rewatching, but this is my first time watching. I haven't seen it. But Hollywood Divas. It's actually really.
God,
I have not seen it, and I started watching the first season. And
one of my favorite shows. One of my favorite shows all time.
Yes.
I was heartbroken when it didn't come back because it was so good. It was so raw, so real.
Yes.
And then to be who was it? The girl from the movie about the hoes and pimps with what's his face? I forget her name.
The
actress. Hustle
the
and Flow,
Hustle and Flow, yeah.
And her life and the struggles she went through and was going through and coming back. Oh my gosh. I might have to do a rewatch of this. I love this show.
It's really, really good. Well, obviously you guys have seen it, but I was very shocked because I watched the first episode. And I was like, okay.
I told Kwame about it not that long ago. I was like, "You've never seen Hollywood Divas?" And he said, "No." So like, you got to watch it. So,
yeah, it's really good.
And kudos to Kyrie for this because he brought me into this show. I was like, nah, because I think R&B Divas came out first, and I was so upset with a few of the ladies. I'm like, I don't want to see any more shows with my favorite actresses and stuff. But I actually love this.
Golden Brooks and Countess Vaughn. Ray Bishop said Golden Brooks and Countess Vaughn.
Exactly, Ray. They were. It was a.
I like Countess. Now Golden,
I did too.
He gets on my last nerve.
Yeah.
I go, but this show also made Nikki Gilbert mad. She said the producers took her, which wasn't her idea.
And someone's always stealing something from Nikki Gilbert.
They took her idea and made this.
But okay, how many ideas have Nikki Gilbert had? So
listen,
Pink, everything, and it's her reason why we had to wait for Pink to come out for so long.
Listen, R&B Divas was not her idea, and I'm not going to say allegedly.
Really,
it's not her idea.
Wow.
Well, I wish she would take her claws off of.
I would have loved to see Nikki come in
because I'm sick of
I went to high school with Nikki.
Good for you.
Oh, thank you.
Because she's not likable. She's not likable at all.
You know what? I met her once, and I will say she was very likable, but maybe because she's team tall.
I was going to say.
I loved her.
I can only speak about high school. Okay?
She was very nice. Very
welcoming. Didn't know her after she turned 18.
Miss Lisa.
But she was very nice in high school.
How can you be mad at anybody that says, "Hi, how are you doing?" That's nice. You didn't hang out with her. You spoke.
I didn't hang out. To your point, I did.
I had lunch with her several times in high school.
Well, look here.
And back then,
the woman is not likable.
Listen,
I have heard that. I have.
I will say on R&B Divas, and I will go on record saying the best read ever was on R&B Divas. When what's her face?
Selena
I forget her name.
Oh yeah.
Selena read her in a very Lisa way.
Oh, we played it. We played it one time on Power, didn't we, Kyrie?
I just stand up.
When she was like, "Thank you and good nights." Yes,
That's my part.
But what
That
you
was
will
a
know with her
legendary
not
read,
neat
honey.
self. Listen, Selena ran her for filth, and it was
That
all
was
factual.
a legendary.
Oh my goodness!
It's so sad to
That
hear.
Chicago came right on out of Selena.
Some of the
I love it.
sweetest girls I know turned out to be kind of bitter. The industry kind of turned them a certain way. But she was a sweet girl in high school.
Listen, she's so
Well, I
sad to
just
hear
want
that.
her to take her hands off P Valley. Give
She's
her
so
the
sweet that
$3,200
Kid
that she deserves, because everything, I need my show to come out. I mean, obviously there was a writer's strike, I get it, but she was the reason why it was delayed, and I haven't gotten over it.
Yeah,
Well,
why
she's
was
that.
delayed
She's
for
From
her?
Brownstone, Nikki?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
All of a
wow.
sudden, it was her whole show. Everything they said came from her play. Girl,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
You will let Uncle Cliff alone. Okay?
Oh, see, I don't keep up with Nikki like that. I literally, when she
Yes,
left high
Dr.
school
Holt,
in
yes.
1989 was really the last
it was
time it was
TV
like, bye
gold.
girls, see you going. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get into reality rewatch. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check out if you haven't done so already. Hollywood Divas. I am enjoying it, and
I
hopefully,
may have to rewatch that with you.
yeah. I don't listen.
Is that
we
on
can-
Peacock? Where are you watching?
And Tubi. I have to watch it on Tubi because they don't have it anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I have to sit
It's
through
worth
the
it. It's
commercials.
free.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying not to go over to Tubi.
I know.
Someone
I
showed me
hate Tubi.
their remake of The Passion of Christ, and the guy was like 500 pounds.
Are you
Jesus
serious? Okay.
was 500 pounds.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're not doing last resort, right? Okay. Cool. Let's move on. Let's go over to.
You seem so happy about that.
So
No turtles.
sad. So saddened. So sad. All right. Let's get into.
Kyrie.
Oh, there he is. Let's get into Real Housewives of New York, you guys. First up, Kyrie, Dominic, do you want to get started?
Dominic is so pissed off. I'm sorry, Dominic.
Oh, not right now. No. I'm not. I just, I'd sit y'all text like, oh man, I'm sad because I really want to hear what you and Kyrie have to say about the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, the last 2 episodes.
Is that homework? Is that homework, Dominic?
Yeah,
is that our
it is.
homework?
It is crazy.
It's actually I had to take notes.
I know. I heard a little bit about it, so I know kind of what's going on. But yeah.
Okay, so
Do we want to spoil it?
No, yeah.
No. Oh, it's up to you guys.
If not, we're done with the show.
I mean, honestly, we are. I mean, because I don't want to go into it if you guys don't want to watch it.
I want to watch it. And
I'll watch it.
Okay.
I saw
Can you sound a bit more enthused about that, Kyrie?
Okay. Okay. Let me just say this.
I like that.
Out of everyone on this cast, Sai is my girl. I get her. I relate to her. She understands my soul. I understand her soul. We are one.
She's
totally
your
understand Sai. She is not only my Larsa. She is me before I joined the army.
She is Kwame with a wig on.
She really is. She really is.
It's so crazy.
Well, she's actually my favorite. So.
Her facial expressions, the way she reacts, they are identical. They're like twins. I thought Cupcake and Kwame were twins, but no, Cupcake. You got competition here. This girl is her. These last 2 episodes have really been about Sai and Jessel.
Yeah.
And Jessel really trying to kind of.
She's an ass.
Relate.
She's an ass. She's always trying
She
to
doesn't have the body for that dress. I don't know who chose it.
Relate to her husband again.
Yeah, because she tries to make everything. She has to have the worst story. She has to. She gives me white woman tease, even though she's not a white woman. She gives me. I've gone through this.
She gives Oprah.
Huh?
She gives Oprah Winfrey.
What are you talking about?
Because
she's like a Bollywood princess.
When Oprah show, someone tells the story.
I agree with that, Dominic.
When someone on Oprah show tells the story, I went through such. Me too. Back in 1956.
Because no one suffered like Oprah suffered.
Baby, listen, and that's the same that she does.
So Jessel went back to the conversation they had when they were in Anguilla. I don't know if you guys saw that conversation about.
Hold on, not too much, Cupcake. Not too much, girl.
Their upbringing, And Sai talked about being homeless and not having any money, having
I remember
negative
that,
balance in her account. And so Jessel said, I know what you mean. I had $20 in my account, and I was forced to stay with my rich uncle who paid all
and
my
work in
bills.
his store.
And it was really tough.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
Oprah.
Jessel wanted an apology from Sai for making her feel like
I
she's
did
a
see that.
Bollywood princess.
They went out to lunch or dinner or something.
Oh, so you saw that. Okay. And so this past episode was just more fallout from that.
I'm sorry. That was hilarious. That lunch, that brunch. First of all, Heifer, you came 45 minutes late. Okay, like I don't have things to do, girl. I have things to do. Okay,
She would have showed up to an empty restaurant.
and then you come in, and then you tell everybody that you were 15 minutes late. Are you kidding me? You're a liar, number one. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, so you're trying to downplay the fact that you were over 45 minutes late, girl. Over 40, like production.
And she's like,
showed it.
Sai is a mean girl. I came in and I was like, hi, and she was like,
and she had all this energy, and I just didn't understand all this energy. Girl, you were over 45 minutes late. I would be pissed too.
I wouldn't have stayed.
She would have showed up. I wouldn't have been there.
He made her pay for her lunch, and then she left. So Sai was kind of like, she's like, you got this, you got the check, I gotta go. You got the check.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That was perfect. And then Sai's mother, her mother that passed away, and Jessel's trying to compare the passing of her mother to the fact that her uncle, what was it? Her uncle raised her a certain way, or was
Her
rich or whatever?
uncle passed away later in life from alcoholism. She says.
Her uncle? And this girl was talking about her mom?
Yes.
She lived with that uncle who paid all of her bills.
Yes.
So
And she was
kind of
forced
like a father uncle.
She was forced to work in his store.
Yeah.
In her rich uncle's store.
Her rich uncle's store.
It's the same, don't you see? No, what I want to get to is Aaron's relationship. Aaron and her husband, when they went out with Sai and her husband, and they were talking about,
Baby,
if they ever, did you hear that?
Yes. Now Aaron said, well, her husband said he wants to do it to a gay man.
Did you hear that? I'm so
He
happy
wants to
you
what?
saw that.
That
Connie. That's what I was hoping we could talk about.
He wants to do it
we can
to
talk
a
about
gay
that.
man? And what did the wife say?
We can talk about that.
Can you believe? I said, see, this is... Now, I'm going to tell you, I was actually refreshed and relieved. And the first person I thought about was Kyrie when they were having this conversation. Because I said, this is what Kyrie has been talking about, and this is what I have been backing up, is that a lot of marriages, especially rich, wealthy marriages, are open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They create rules. It's genderless. You can have sex with whomever you want.
Right.
Just don't mess with our money.
That's Aaron's attitude.
That's Aaron's attitude. And her husband, who's a rich Jewish man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she said, and so she was like, she asked Aaron, you don't mind? She's like, no.
Yeah, she said, we do a threesome, it won't be with another woman, it will be with a gay guy. And I think she really was saying a bisexual guy, obviously, because a gay guy don't want her in the bed with
Right, I thought she said.
Right. Well, what is she going to be there to do? They don't need her there.
She meant bisexual. She meant
You sure? Maybe she just wanted to tell somebody that.
She said that we'll have sex with two men. And then her husband said, I'll watch him have sex with Aaron. Yep. So obviously that's a bisexual man, because the husband told him he would join in too.
I don't believe that.
Because he said he said he wants to do it to a gay man. He said
he
that.
Sure did. Surely did. That's why I was like, oh, I'm so happy we're being honest now. Because there are straight men who lean straight, but every now and again there is a man that they'll sleep with.
And I always say that there may be an itch you can't scratch.
Correct. So I was happy to hear an actual open and honest conversation about marriage being had on international TV. I couldn't believe they said that, Kyrie. I was like, oh my God.
I couldn't believe he said either. But what I did say was, I couldn't believe he said, but what I did say, this is more well received if it was a Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I thought about you, yeah. If that was a black couple talking and said
it'd be an uproar. The neighborhood talks would be an uproar, which is ran by a gay man, which shocks me daily. be in the uproar.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so happy you saw that because that's what I've been waiting to talk about.
But what Aaron, in my opinion,
yes, Dr. Holt,
Aaron is not being honest with herself. I believe Aaron really wants to be with Jenna in some type of way.
Aaron?
Wait a minute. Wasn't it Aaron? Well, who went to dinner?
Oh no, I think you're talking about Bryn.
I'm sorry, you're right. Never mind. Scratch it.
Oh, okay.
So this last
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, and I'm gonna tell you why, Kyrie. Because
you're talking about the gay part when they went to the gay bar.
Yeah, she did talk about it on Sherry. She said, "Well, I saw how everyone," because Sherry asked her. She said, "Well, I saw how everyone got that after I watched it myself." And I saw how they all
just
got
admit
that.
she's curious.
She
She should just admit she's curious.
gives
To
straight vibes.
experience.
All of her conversation was about being a wing woman to Jenna. She was trying to help Jenna get the phone number and told her.
And that's what she said.
Ask for her number.
At first, Kyrie,
cool.
It really was. Bryn is a phenomenal party girl. I would love to go to the club with her. But I feel like Bryn, I agreed with you at first, Kyrie, because I was like, maybe Kyrie's right. But then this latest episode, I understood it when it comes to her friendship. And so she treats her like she's gonna kiss her on the lip, she's gonna give her hugs, they're gonna lay on each other's lap, or she's not looking at it as like sexual. She's looking at it like that's one of my friends, that's one of my girls. Like I'm cool with her. We're very close. And I just feel like she's so free and she's such a free spirit that she doesn't care about how things may look.
Women can do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I know a straight guy like her, actually. And he is all about the meow, okay? But when it comes, like, he wanted to go to a gay bar and be lusted after by guys. He wanted to experience all this stuff. I was like, why? He's like, because I'm free with my sexuality. I don't want to have sex with a guy, but I like being sexual and desired.
He likes the attention.
He loved the attention.
He likes the attention.
Not for one moment did I ever think, and I knew him very well, I never heard any guy say they had him.
Yeah, like I don't think that. I feel like Bryn would have sex with a girl. I just don't think it's Jenna. I don't think she sees Jenna like that. I just don't feel that way.
I think she may kiss the girl.
When I saw Jenna on Sherry, I said, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I just feel like
everybody, it wasn't just me. Everybody thought it, and she.
Oh yeah, because because at first I totally understood. I was like, yeah, that possibly
She's
could.
got super straight girl vibes. Though.
Yeah,
she would kiss a girl probably, but it ain't serious for her.
No, I think she's one. Yeah, she's one of those girls that like that goes to the party and parties, drinks a little bit, gets out with a girl and calls it a day.
Yep.
I don't feel like.
Wait. You say wait. She does what? She goes to the party and does what? Makes out
with a girl and calls it a day. Like it's not that deep for her. Like girls can do that. Like girls do that and it's not a big deal for them.
Yeah, and it's usually to turn on their man. It's like let's be
no.
another girl type of thing.
I just feel that if a woman does that a few more drinks, she's going to be open to other things. I think there's possibilities. Does that make her gay? Does that make her bisexual? No.
Yeah.
I think people explore sexuality and it means nothing outside of that.
I agree with that too. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Mature people agree with that, but everybody don't think that.
I think pleasure has no gender, and that's a whole conversation the straights don't want to have. I mean, not that I've had those experiences, but I'm open to understanding that when sex is a feeling, and anyone can. I mean, not a feeling; it's an act, but you know what I'm saying. It's pleasure, and anyone can give you pleasure if you're open to receiving that. So I think So I think she's open to the idea of that.
Okay.
What does everybody think about Uba?
I love Uba.
Did you get over the fact
gorgeous.
she ripped her sunglasses off Aaron's face? Because
I
let me
did.
tell you, if Uba touched me and took my sunglasses and touched me,
No, I'm gonna tell you why I got over it
for
quick.
45 minutes.
No, I hear you, and but here's why I got over it really fast, because there's been housewives on there that have done way worse.
Yes. But Aaron is over it. They're friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Uba talks about that on Sherry. They're friends. They're cool. They got over it. Quickly.
Yeah. But I have to say, I really like this cast. I don't know what it is, but whoever casted them, they are really, really good together.
But what I want to know
Uba reminds me of Iman.
Yeah,
she does. She does.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is what was in that phone that made her so mad.
Right.
What did she think Aaron was gonna see?
Facts, Dr. Holt. Fight.
But then she
Facts.
kept leaving her phone over and over again, all over the place. So it's like, girl,
Right.
how
And they
important
said,
is it?
they said Aaron. They said they thought it was funny for her to do it because she had just. I think Aaron had just lost her phone or something like that, and something happened.
Right.
And then for her to do that.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, that was odd. But yeah, y'all can keep Jessel. Jessel is perfect for activating everyone. She activates Aaron.
She activates so bad.
Now, Bryn is kind of getting on my nerves because Bryn is crossing over. She leans over here, she starts mess, and then she goes over here and she starts mess. She is turning
Is she
into
a producer on the
charade.
show?
She's turning
she
into the
Giselle?
charade.
She's becoming the Kenya.
No, she's not. She's becoming charade because she takes Bones over here and then she takes.
I
Bones
don't think but she's not taking Bones.
Yes, she is.
When did she take a bone?
You need to rewatch the last two episodes.
The last episode,
purposely went and told people what other people said, including Aaron. She was mad at Aaron.
The last episode.
Oh well, if you watch Sherry Shepherd's show, you'll know she doesn't like Aaron.
Really?
She doesn't like. Watch Sherry Shepherd. She said it in a way like she didn't come out and say I don't like her, but when they start talking about Aaron, you'll get it.
Yeah, see, they've already shot the reunion, so there's still more for us to see.
Why haven't we reviewed the Housewives of Miami trailer?
Oh, yes!
Oh my God, I completely forgot that. Well, we ran out of time. We'll do it next week.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Well, now I'd rather see that. I'd rather see that than to watch Quad go through it with her husband.
You ain't lying. Me too.
I mean, that's a word right there.
I am ready for Miami.
I am ready.
Well, I hope what produces Miami produces Atlanta.
Yes, because poor Lisa, another Lisa struggling with her man. Isn't that right, Kwamisha? Another Lisa.
So anyway, it's been fun. It's been real with you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you guys in the morning with myself. I don't think Michelle's coming on this morning, but you'll see us with Craig the Writer Stewart, who will be our guest host, our guest co-host. And so yeah, we're gonna be jamming out. Kyrie and I will be on this Friday with Daryl Walter from the Daryl Walter Show. It's gonna be a jam-packed week. We'll see you guys on the next one.
I love Daryl.
Yes,
but I wish I could be on with Craig. The shade.
I know that means something, and it's pissing me off that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like.
I so want to be in the know.
It's like I didn't tell you to go back to school and you give up your work.
You're right.
You know, it's like I didn't tell you all of that. I'm proud of you. You know. Happy for you.
I have a question for Kyrie. Are you going to Boston with me in the next week?
Yeah. Oh, next week? No. I told you.
You're not.
Are we really having a meeting right now?
You didn't tell me no. That's not.
Oh, okay. Well, end the show and then we'll talk.
We really doing it? Okay. We love you guys. See you on the next one. Stay blessed. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Peace.